LSU, Reshaping Futures.
Panaghugpong, the LaSalle University Days 2021.
Maayong Lasal! Good morning, Lasallians, and welcome to this morning's event entitled One Mind, One Body Wellness Sessions. This is a series of wellness sessions, and what we have right now is yoga. It is a well-known workout that emphasizes breathing, strength, and flexibility. It also has a variety of physical and mental health advantages. I will not keep you waiting. At this juncture, let us all welcome our instructors for this event, Sir Ted Nugent-Takan and Miss Jenny Liacanda.
Good morning everyone and welcome to the wellness sessions of Panaghugpong 2021. For this venue, we're gonna have yoga. By the way, I'm Ted Nugent, a graduate of theater acting at Intercultural Theatre Institute, Singapore. I had 3 years of training of yoga. Yoga is one of our physical training class wherein we're gonna do a lot of yoga poses every day. And I have here my partner, Jenny. Jenny was Jenny's still dancing, but she was once a member of the Dinao Dance Company of LaSalle University, and they had a lot of physical training. So we're gonna be with you guys for these yoga sessions. I'm sure that you already had your warm-up at your own homes. A little stretches will do as long as your body and your muscles are prepared for our different yoga poses. So I will not give you a bit of warm-up. I'm sure you also have a little bit of breathing. We are breathing every day. From time to time, we are breathing. This is coming from our voluntary muscles. So there's no need for us to actually teach ourselves with breathing exercises. But for us to just be prepared, let's have a little bit of breathing exercise. Very simple one. I believe you know how to breathe. Just stand there with parallel feet, shoulders width, and then just focus in front and relax your upper body. And then breathe in. Breathe out through your nose. Breathe in through your nose. And breathe out. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Now, once we breathe in, let's bring our hands forward. Let's breathe in. Breathe out, stay there. Now, when we breathe in, let's open our arms and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. One last time, breathe in. And out all the way down. Now let's have breathing in, breathing out. Now let's bring our hands up and down. Let's start. And breathe in. And out. Try again. And out. And in. And out. That's it. A very simple breathing, but it allows our body to prepare, no? Hopefully that you're really breathing in through your nose towards your lungs. Dili siya kayo in out lang of our tummy, but see to it that your mind is thinking that it's bringing oxygenated air towards your lungs, no? So for this session, we're gonna give you guys with one of the basics and famous poses of yoga, the Surya Namaskar or sun salutation. Sun salutation has two different sets of poses. I mean, there are two different types of sun salutation. You have sun salutation A and sun salutation B. They have similarities, but B has a wider range of poses. Talking about poses, sun salutation alone has a lot of poses. There are around 10 of them, but we're gonna repeat it, and I believe we're gonna do it like 23 times. No, I mean, there are 23 different poses. Some of those are repeated within sun salutation alone. So let's gonna start with our first pose that we're gonna use in sun salutation A. First is very simple. Equal standing pose. You can see Jenny here standing. Equal means balance. You will not fall down while standing. It's feet together, but I want your feet to be parallel. So you should open it a little back towards your heel para ma-parallel siya outside. So that's equal standing pose. Hands on your, what's this? Thighs. Hands on your thighs. Thank you, Jenny. Hands on your thighs. And then just simply look forward a little bit, angle down. No? Forward a little bit, angle down. Ang imuhang sana siya pananaw. And then relax your upper bodies. It should not be tense, no? It's relaxed, and that is equal standing pose. One of the poses that we're gonna use for Surya Namaskar B. Next is prayer pose. From the term itself, prayer, what shall we do with our hands when we pray? Put them together. Yes, Jenny, that's a very simple prayer pose. Hands together, same thing. That's coming from equal standing pose. I forgot one very little detail in standing pose. It should be a little bit weighed forward, no? Para mukapot gyud maayo ang inyong mga tiil. So, it should be a little bit forward. Dili siya ingog pa backward or straight kayo, but i-bring lang imong weight a little bit forward. And we have here now the prayer pose. From the prayer pose, we can transit to another pose that we're gonna use in Surya Namaskar B. We call it chair pose. Chair pose, naglingkod lang ka sa lingkuranan. So let's transit from this one, chair pose. That's it. Making sure that your butt is not protruded. So pag chair pose nimo, dili siya muana, kay dili biya ka mulingkod nga ipaana nimo hawang butt. So it's just tailbone down, no? Tailbone down. Prayer pose, chair pose, but your prayer hands should be now extended upward. That's it. That is prayer pose. Third pose of Surya Namaskar B. Let's try to review it. This time, we have the standing pose. Simple, standing pose. And then you have the prayer pose. Transit to chair pose. You have there. Bring your hands forward and then just sit down. No? Sit down. Bending your knees a little bit. That's chair pose. From chair pose, we're gonna add one more. No, there's more. But we're gonna add the fourth pose. It's the upward hands pose. Just stretch your knees back like standing and then upward. That's upward hands pose. That's it. Try it. Upward hands pose. From the chair pose, Jenny, from the chair pose, that's chair pose, and we will go to upward hands pose. Just stretch your knees, and that's upward hands pose. There are other variations. Some other yogi or some other practitioner will look up, no? Will follow the hands. Okay? You can do that. There are also other practitioners that will stretch back in their upward hands pose. That's it. Thank you so much. That's the fourth. Is it the fourth? Yeah, fourth. Now, from the upward hands pose, we're gonna bend forward. We call it forward fold. Forward fold. I will not ask you to fold right away, but if you can't touch the floor, that's fine. If you can only do this, that's fine. But the goal of forward fold is to touch the floor. At the same time, bring your forehead towards your knee. I believe it's been a year that I didn't had yoga. I don't know if I can still do it. but it goes like this. From here, you'll go down, put your hands sa floor, and then bring your forehead sa imuhang knee. Okay? Na dili na ako makaya. Hasta si Miss Jenny, magtaod-taod na Jenny wala yoga. Anyway, that's the goal. Forehead to knee. Hands sa floor. Flat. Hands sa floor. Flat. Murag mo na makaya na ako at this time. Flat. Okay? That's forward fold. After forward fold, we're gonna recover a little bit by going back to half forward fold. What is half forward fold? It's like coming up with the table sa imuhang back. No? Musaka kagamay. So from forward fold, from here, you'll go up. Okay? You'll go up. And that's forward fold. And that is a preparation for the next pose. We call the next pose as plank pose. Plank, if you're familiar with it, the four limbs are actually giving you support. So it's also called as four-limbed staff pose. Let's go to plank pose and launch backward. That's it. Jumping backward. And plank. Straight plank. Then, that's plank pose. We can have another plank pose. We'll go down as a preparation for another pose. The upward dog pose. Stay there, Miss Jenny. Relax. I know you are stretched. You are fully stretched. Okay? Let me try to review it. A little bit of space, Miss Jenny. I'll try to review from the start. You have there the standing pose, a little bit forward, and then you'll go to prayer pose. Okay? There's actually a transition. We'll go down, and we'll go the chair pose, and then let's go to the hands, forward hands pose, and then we're gonna open it to go to forward fold, and then forward fold, half forward fold, prepare for a plank, and jump. Okay? Jump. Kung dili makayag jump, then tagsa-tagsaon ang tiil. And this is now the plank. We'll go down for another plank and slide for an upward facing dog. Point your toes? No. Point. Toes, yeah. I'm really confused with toes or heels. Anyway, so point. That's it. Let's end there, but then we're gonna add more. Come on, Miss Jenny. The upward facing dog. Remember, we are doing sun salutation. In sun salutation, there are a lot of poses. We are naming them one by one and we are demonstrating them one by one to you. And later on, we'll try the whole version of sun salutation. Whew, that was a lot. Anyway, so this is now the upward facing dog. And we're gonna reverse this one, downward facing dog, by tucking your toes, tuck your toes, and pull, push. And you're now forming a mountain. But we call this one as downward facing dog. Stretch your backbone. The goal here, I'm sure that you are still from here. Sakit pa kayo na siya i-stretch, no? Nagkinto pa tanan. Kinto, no? Nagkinto pa tanan. But then the goal here, I'm not asking you to do it now, but as you go through the process, please try to stretch it out for it to be a complete downward facing dog. I know, Miss Jenny. Now, from here, let's do a warrior pose as part of our poses in Surya Namaskar A, or B, I mean, in hand salutation. Let's kick back with our right, kick, and lounge it forward. And make sure you will form letter T. Ang letter T, nasa back, no? Back sa tiil. I hope maklaro ninyo nga mag-ana ang inyong tiil. Letter T. Mag-ana yung tiil. Mo ni ang back, mo ni ang front. No? Gana din na siya. Okay? Miss Jenny is doing it now. This is not yet a warrior pose. This is a preparation for warrior pose. And then Miss Jenny will go up. Look up. Okay? And sige. Warrior pose 1. There are a lot of warrior poses. This is one of the warrior poses. Warrior pose 1 right. Okay? Warrior pose 1 right. Now, in yoga, if you're doing something sa imong right, you should do it sa imong left. That is why we need to do another warrior pose sa atong left. But dili siya direct. there are transitions. Transitions are, kung unsa to naagyan, gani siya atong balikon. Now, Miss Jenny will go back, and we'll go back to plank pose. Plank pose, go down, slide for upward dog. See? Ginabalik-balik na siya. Wala pa tanahuman sa tuang full version of Surya Namaskar B. Pero murag, di pa ningot tagmayo si Miss Jenny. Ayan. Anyway, let's continue because we still have to do this sa tuang left. So, from this, what is this? Upward facing dog. We're gonna tuck our toes and pull to give us the downward facing dog. From the downward facing dog, we're gonna kick left and launch it forward. Nope. Okay, that's it. Launch it forward. Forward pa, Miss Jenny. Okay, and then bring your hands up. That's nice. And that is warrior pose 1 left. And we are not yet done. We still have other poses, but we are close to recovering. We are close to recovering. We have now the left, and we'll go back to plank. Plank, and then go down. And then go to upward facing dog. That's it. Very good. And then tuck your toes. Prepare for downward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Stay there. Stay there. After 2 warrior poses, you need to stay here for 5 breaths. We're gonna do it later. After we give you the full version, we're gonna do it to you later. From here, we're gonna recover. We're gonna recover back. I-reverse na nato itong gibuhat ganiha. So let's jump in. Jump in. And you have the half forward fold. Give me a table. Half forward fold and full forward fold. And then recover. Chair post. Chair pose. Look up. And then forward pose. Stretch back. And prayer. Prayer. And yay! So that is Surya Namaskar B. Again, we'll take it slowly, Miss Jenny, to remind them about Surya Namaskar B, and then let's try to demonstrate it together. Okay? Catch your breath. Catch your breath, Miss Jenny. So we're gonna have the Surya Namaskar B, starting from equal standing pose, and then you're gonna go one breath there, and you're gonna go prayer pose. From the prayer pose, bring it down, follow with your eyes, and bring it up, and bend for the chair pose. I know we'll start with prayer pose. We'll go to chair pose. I'm sorry, guys. So that's it. From prayer pose, look down because you're following your hands, and look up and bend your knees. That's great. That's great. And then we're gonna go forward. Fold, forward fold, half forward fold, and jump to plank. And jump to plank and go directly to your upward dog. That's it, upward dog. And then tuck your toes. And then let's go up. Great. And kick right. Kick right. Go there. Launch forward. Launch forward. And up. Warrior pose. Recover back. Plank. And then down. Great. Forward. Upward dog. Plank. Tuck your toes. And up. Great. Kick. And go. Then go up. And recover. Tuck your toes. Downward dog. Stay there. That was left, right? Okay, and jump in. And forward, half forward. And then forward fold. And recover. Chair pose. And stretch. Stretch back. And prayer. And recover. That's it. We're gonna do it one more time with you guys. We'll just talk through with it a little bit. But catch your breath. Catch your breath. Catch your breath, Miss Jenny. Okay? I do not have my yoga mats, but we're gonna do it together. A little bit backward, Miss Jenny. Then I'll be here. Okay, so when I jump. Okay, that's great. Prepare, guys. Catch your breath. I'm sorry. Even my yoga clothing isn't anymore working well for me. It's been years. Anyway, let's start. Surya Namaskar B. Standing pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. And let's go to prayer. And breathe out by bringing it down, follow. And when you go up, bend your knees. You can look up if you want. Stay there for a while. By breathing in, breathing out, dapat dili magutong and stretch up. Stay there. Open your palms and forward fold. And half forward fold. And prepare to jump and jump. That's plank. And go down and slide forward for your upward dog. Pointing toes. When you're ready, tuck your toes. And downward facing dog. Kick back. And lunge forward. And up, 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 up. And down. Plank. And down. Slide. Upward dog. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Kick. Lounge forward. And up, 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 up. And down. And plank. Slide. Tuck your toes. Now we're gonna stay here for a while. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. In. Out. And prepare to jump in. Jump in. Forward fold. Half forward fold. And forward fold. Recover to the chair pose. Stretch all the way, stretch back and recover. Prayer pose. And relax to the equal standing pose. And that's it, guys. Thank you for having us today. We're gonna see you tomorrow for another poses. Or we will try to review this Surya Namaskar B. And you can always do this by yourselves. If you felt like the world is against you, then go outside, breathe in, breathe out, and start some movements. It's very meditative. Just go out. If you're always in front of your computer because we are in this online environment and then you're stuck, your mind is not working, you're stressed, go out, have a fresh air, and do some yoga poses. Even if just one pose, we're showing you Surya Namaskar B. It's a sequence. It's a sequence. If you'll do the sequence, then fine, it's great. But if you don't want to do the sequence, even if you will just do the chair pose for like 5 seconds or 5 minutes, actually you can do it for 5 minutes. Then it's already a meditation, no? Hopefully we will have time to go with other poses, especially the floor ones, the sitting ones, the whatever. There's also an aerial one if you want. Miss Jenny, any notes? Anyway, we are just around here in the campus. You can beep us if you want some more poses. We are always stuck in the computers as well. We in our studio, in our office. So this is Ted, and
This is Miss Jenny.
thank you guys.
Thank you, Miss Senya Catedral, for introducing to us our instructors for this morning. I'm pretty sure all Lasallians are very much refreshed, all thanks to our yoga instructors, Mr. Ted Najantakan and Miss Jenny Licanda Largo. Just a friendly reminder to take your selfies while you are on your yoga outfits, or take a screenshot of the badge flashed on your screens. You will be needing this as an attachment for your attendance in the Google Form evaluation, which can be seen in your Panaghugpong Canvas course card later this afternoon. See you!